Hi, Martina here. Today I'm creating a sketch layout with the sketch that Jessica Winter created for this week for the Hip Kit Club. I'm using mainly the July 2019 Hip Kits. I was really inspired by the big circle and the two flower clusters Jessica had on the sketch that I decided that a big circle will be the focal point of my layout. Off camera, I prepared a sheet of white basil cardstock with clear gesso, let it dry, and in the drying time, I've painted a spiral onto a piece of paper so I could just glue the piece of paper with washi tape onto the cardstock and punch the holes through, that I didn't have to use a pencil on the gessoed cardstock. And then I chain stitched the whole big spiral with just white embroidery yarn. After that's been done, I created a palette for me to use on the layout. I've been using the Cotton Candy Pink Starburst Spray and the, I think, Pink Ladies Pink Magical, which we both got in some past Hip Kit color kits. And I already have some blue ready, that's Tiffany Lou blue, that came in the same color kit as the Cotton Candy Pink came. You can see me adding color, taking off color, adding more color. That's because I had the idea of an ombre look of my circle in mind, and it just took me some time to get there and to get the coverage or not coverage that I was aiming for. I really like how these colors just get softer on the outer of that circle. As always, when I'm working with mixed media on a scrapbooking project, I have my heat tool handy and I'm trying to dry every single layer of paint just to make sure that the colors don't mix unwanted and I don't mess any paper products. You can see me now adding some Tiffany Lou blue splatters just to incorporate the blue of the picture and some of the blue elements that I'll add later onto the layout because there are really beautiful blue tones in the July Hip Kits. Now I'm creating a fluffy base for my picture, and I just take tissue paper, staple them together, and we'll glue them to the layout later. That's also the moment where I'm trying to get something like an idea of where I'd like to go with my layout, because Jessica had this circle and the two big flower clusters on her sketch, and I knew I would surely end up with two circles, and I know that I always need something that gives my title something like a ground, but especially when I'm working with circles, I just need something in a rectangular shape just to ground the circles. And that's what you can see me doing now. I took two pieces of cardstock, that's the basil cardstock in seawater and tutu pink, and I took one of the Dear Lizzie It's All Good papers, it's called Let's Flamingo, and I cut pieces that are about 4 to 2 inches and just teared off the bottom part of the papers. And like this, I'm trying to create something like a little paper cluster where I can add my title later. Because the title of that layout is another story, a painful one for me, actually. Because on the photo, which I'm scrapping, is my beloved new bicycle. And I I was looking for a new bicycle for such a long time, and I'm so super happy. And I had so many funny or nice titles in mind for that layout, but they're over in Swiss German. And I think that's not so funny for you guys. So I was really trying to get something funny or good in English, but it took me such a long time that I will cut that part out of the video later. So when I'm starting to create the title, you'll see a cut and me coming back with the finished title on the layout. But right now I'm not there yet. I am mounting my picture on some fan foam just to give it even more dimension. And I've been gluing down my little rectangular paper cluster for the title with my ruler just to get it straight on the layout. After that's been done, I've been shortly browsing some of the bits and pieces of the July kits just to decide if I should add maybe a rub-on or if I should go with the golden alphas, which are also included in the kits and which are also absolutely gorgeous. But I decided to go with the super, super beautiful white pink fresh ones. And that's the point where the story starts and where I'll make the cut. So see you later. So here we are back again. This Pink Fresh Studio die cut with the beautiful on it was really a lifesaver because it helped me to finally find something like the title that I could go with. And now I'm coming to actually my absolutely favorite part of creating a layout. I absolutely love going through these piles of die cuts. I love to decide which animal dot could fit into which spot. I love sequins. I love all these tiny bits and pieces that help you to create more interest or more vibrant layouts. And I totally love to create layers. That's why I'm always trying to create or to glue down the bits and pieces in different ways. So I'm using just liquid glue to glue the pieces down to the paper, and I'm trying to use one or two different heights of the foam pads just to create this tiny little extra interest on the layouts. When I'm done with gluing down, I'll just add my journaling, and I've been brave because I didn't like my journaling on the last layouts, but I have been thinking that I have to keep trying, and so I gave it a try and took a black pencil and wrote my journaling directly into the spirals of the circle. And I think I like it. I think I'm quite happy with it. After that, I'm just cutting off the manufacturer stripe of the paper as a really last finishing touch for the layout, and then I'm done. I really hope you liked watching me creating this layout. I hope you are inspired maybe to use your colors on your layout or to incorporate some stitching or just to participate on the weekly sketch challenge and the Hip Kit Club Facebook group and try your luck. I wish you a wonderful day. Bye.